Alright boys, so in this video we're going to be looking at Roblox games that failed horribly. They just flopped for whatever reason and we're going to be finding out why they flopped. Check out the stream 6 p.m. EST boys. I'm always live every single day of the summer. Join up and yeah.
There are 7 Roblox games that, despite being loved by many, failed horribly. And today, we'll be discussing all of them, starting off with Anime Adventures.
Yeah, wait, is this all anime games? It seems like it's all anime games.
Anime Adventures is a tower defense game where you use popular anime characters from Naruto, Dragon Ball Z, and other shows to protect your base from waves of enemies.
Oh, so basically a
Similar to
tower
other
defense game.
games. The players earn gems by defeating the enemies and bosses. The game was a massive hit, with many hopping in to play.
I don't think I ever played this though.
Characters. And the hype around the game grew even more when famous YouTubers started playing it, making it one of the most talked about games in the Roblox community.
Really? Wait, so 47,000 active was really popular. What did Jailbreak have back then?
But on December 21, 2023, the game would suddenly disappear.
Anime games tend to
Roblox
flop
homepage.
if there's a little bit of drama.
The game was shut down due to a DMCA takedown request by GameFam on behalf of the
Wow.
popular anime streaming site
What?
Crunchyroll.
Really? Crunchyroll took down the game? Alright, sorry, I'm
The game
pausing
was
too much.
using assets and IP from another anime-themed game, My Hero Academia. The developers had to comply and temporarily take down the game from the platform. However, the developers promised that the game would be back, which gave the fans a sense of relief.
They got clapped for using the assets from another game.
It's not re-released even after a
I mean,
year, as
they
many
really all
started
are the
questioning
same.
The intention of the developers. It was later revealed that the developers had actually resolved the DMCA strike within 2 days. However, due to the fear of being sued, the game never made a comeback.
Oh
But
my
the real
god.
concern for many gamers
Boys,
is that
imagine spending almost a year on a game just for it to be DMCA, whatever that is, because you use an asset that all anime games use.
just
That's
about
crazy
missed
to me.
releases. It's the constant battle with lag that can ruin the experience. But I have a tool that can help you achieve a lag.
Oh no, that was a smooth sponsor. I didn't even see it.
Also used by
Normally I see these from a mile away, but I didn't see it.
After knowing this, many fans were furious and disappointed, especially those who had spent a ton of Robux in buying in-game purchases. I spent over 250,000 Robux. Why
RIP,
the
bro.
did they delete it?
RIP,
I want
bro.
my Robux back from
Nah,
Anime Adventures.
it's mine now.
Seeing this, some of the
That's
staff
tough.
from Anime Adventures started working on
No,
new
that's
games.
actually, I didn't even think about that. The YouTubers who spend a lot just on the video. If you spend mad Robux on the game and you're not a YouTuber, yeah, you're kind of, you
Anime
know,
Vanguards, which looks similar to the original. However,
'Cause you're not
things aren't
making any
looking
of it
great for
back.
Players who spent Robux on Anime Adventures, as they probably won't get it back. As players wait for Anime Vanguard's release, the next game on the list failed to make its comeback due
and so Roblox games can't even issue a
to one
refund.
of the
That's
most
tough.
common problems that every Roblox game goes through. Released on September 3, 2018, Camping is a horror-style story game developed by Samson16. The game
Ooh,
is
horror
about a group
game.
of players camping out in a place called Specky Woods, with the main
Have you guys ever
objective
played
of
this game?
surviving for
Has
3
anyone played
days
this game?
and nights before the monsters catch you. In order to survive, players have to use items like medkits, flashlights, and lucky coins scattered around the map to help them stay alive. However, what made the game unique was its
Ooh, Dennis,
unpredictability,
yo,
as it
rare Dennis. Who remembers Dennis? Yo, only the OGs remember Dennis.
was one of the very few story games with an
Maybe I'm
interactive
just
gameplay.
chatting,
Not only
but
that,
Dennis
players
is
also
really
get to
OG.
interact with the story through their characters. After the success of Camping, Samson16 would go on to release 4 more
I played
games,
this 5 years ago.
Camping 2,
So these games are
Hotel,
really old.
Mansion, and finally Armageddon. It took 2 more years before he finally released the last game of the Camping series. But, by then, the story genre on Roblox had become saturated with new games that often felt like clones or rip-offs of camping games.
Wait, really?
Since most
Back
of his games
then?
started getting
Those
repetitive,
copies?
players started to shift to other experiences like Break-In and Attack on Albert, which had a better story and gameplay. Despite this, Camping still holds a special place in the heart of many players. As the
Never
game that
played it. I've seen it,
revolutionized the
though.
story game genre
Yeah, I've
in the
definitely
Roblox
seen this
community.
logo a lot of
But
times.
the next game was so violent and disturbing
Is it
that
SCP?
Roblox literally
Ooh,
had to take
Robio.
it down not once, but twice. And the game we're
Whoa.
talking about is Robio. Developed by Meme Nikoi,
That looks
Robio is
insane.
a scientific experimentation game that became popular due to its controversial gameplay and mechanics. In the game,
foul.
the players take the role of scientists with the objective of using the test subjects as guinea
Boys, they would never be able to make this game in 2025 for sure. Roblox
injecting
should
different
clap it
kinds
up.
of fluids, causing them to
I don't know.
transform and disfigure randomly. Despite its
Maybe not.
controversial nature, the game gained massive popularity with Roblox.
No, this is
content
actually
creators
just
like
torture.
Flamingo creating videos on the game, drawing in tons of players. But the game's portrayal of disturbing experiments didn't go well with the moderation team, leading to the
That
game getting
is
banned
very
from
disturbing.
the platform. This didn't stop Meme Nikoi from releasing a new and updated version by renaming the test subjects to inmates and a couple of other changes. However, his efforts would go in vain as the moderation team found
get
this
clapped
was
up.
also a violation of the
Nah,
policies, and the
you're
game
gone,
was
buddy.
taken down again. Unsurprisingly,
No one needs that. We don't
ever
need
since
that in
the game's
Roblox.
removals, developers started creating Robio spin-offs, with many creating games based on memes and other popular trends.
What the?
However, the players weren't impressed as they found the games totally different and lacked the appeal of the original.
Obviously, it can't be the same. The other game got clapped up. Why would I make a game just for it to get clapped by Roblox for moderation? That makes no sense.
I personally found Robio really fun.
Yeah,
but I no longer
you're
really have interest in
cuckoo.
these games because they are usually only
You're
meme
cuckoo,
viruses.
buddy.
It's really annoying when the game is just jokes and completely unserious. So, on September 25,
that's
2018, Meme Nikoi released the third and final version, Rocanics, which totally replaced the test subjects from humans
With
to
robotics.
robots.
Okay.
There were a lot of expectations from fans as the game was developed by the
I'm about to
same
say hi,
developer
what's
of
good,
the
Kiwi?
original hit. However, the game fell flat
Bye,
and players
RSU.
didn't show the same level of support
Appreciate you for
as
showing
they
up.
did with Robio, as it struggles to even reach 50 active players.
Oh my gosh,
But
that's
the
crazy.
next game on the list saw its downfall after
I think
the
I've played
developer
this
was
game. This
accused of
game looks
multiple
fun.
Controversies. Repo
Really?
Minigames is a popular Roblox
Wait,
game.
how does controversies even link up to the game? I know this might sound like ignorant or naive, but how does the controversy of the developer lead to the destruction of the game? The game is separate, it's two separate things. It's not like a content creator where the content is kind of linked with a content creator.
Full of minigames, with the players having to survive till the end to
But
win.
we'll see,
The game
we'll
was
see.
developed by Repol, who began his journey way back in 2008.
I love Repo
After
minigames.
the success of Repol minigames,
Yeah, I think I've played it
he
before.
started working on his next project, Rovive, which was inspired by the popular game Rust. But this was when everything started to fall apart. On August 14, 2021, a Twitter user, Psychem, posted a tweet accusing Repol of scamming the developers who were working on his
what?
project. According to the
that's
user,
messed up.
the developers were promised compensation even
That's
if the
messed
games
up.
didn't make it to the public. However, after a year of hard work, the developers didn't receive any payment for their work. And, to make matters worse, Repol also cut off all communication.
after a
even
year?
left the Discord server of the developers.
Bro, scammed and dipped. It's like paying the editor for multiple videos. They spend hours on it just to not get paid. Yeah, nah, I'm getting paid like at least bi-weekly.
However, on April 29th,
Like that, you
2022,
gotta be
the
expected.
Roblox RTC
You
Twitter
have to be
put out a
expecting to
tweet
be
announcing
scammed
that
with
Repol
that.
had deleted his Roblox account and left the internet for good. This was a shocker for many, as people genuinely loved his minigames, which also left many wondering what made him take such a step. Soon after,
Oh, so people
a
didn't even
YouTuber
know.
named Bling McQueen would release a video titled The Repol Allegations.
Ooh,
In the
he
video,
exposed him.
he addressed multiple allegations about Repol, including him talking inappropriately to someone not of age. This was supported by another YouTuber,
Wow.
Schlep, who also came out with more evidence backing up the claim. Until now, Repol has failed to respond to the allegations, as even his once popular game with more than 300 million visits struggles to attract more than 10 active
That's
players. But the next game we're covering
Mining
is
Simulator?
different,
No
as
way.
It quickly went from being one of
No
the
way.
most loved games to nothing more than a cheap clone due to excessive greed of the developers. Released on February 10th,
I think I know something about this. I mean, I played this game so much. Bro, what? So the game developers were charging a lot for like game passes and other items? I'm guessing. Let's find
Mining
out.
Simulator is a game where players mine blocks, sell them for coins, and use those coins to buy better tools and accessories, which give varying
Bro, this
buffs
game
to
was
players.
so
It was
fun.
one of the very first games
My
developed
oldest
by
account, I
Rumble
forgot
Studios,
password and
who would
username.
release a ton of games later
That's
on.
tough, buddy.
With the success of Mining Simulator, the developers developers decided to release a new game, Bubblegum Simulator. The game took the world by storm.
Well, I
as
think
it
I've made
quickly
videos
surpassed
on
Mining
this
Simulator in terms of
long
both the
time
active
ago.
player count and number of visits, making it one of Rumble Studios' biggest games. After a couple of other releases, Rumble Studios announced that they were working on the sequel to Mining Simulator, Mining Simulator 2.
I don't know how it
Initially,
was my privacy.
players were thrilled as they got to play a new version of their favorite game, hoping there would be new features in it. However, the excitement quickly faded when the game looked like a clone of Bubblegum Simulator.
Wait, what?
With the addition
Oh.
of eggs and other
Wait,
simulators.
I thought Mining Simulator came out before Bubblegum Simulator. Wait,
The
what?
fans felt that it was more of an egg opening simulator than a mining simulator. The game quickly fell off as many saw it as
Wait.
a copycat rather than a new experience that
Oh,
many
Mining
Roblox
Simulator
games are
2.
guilty
Okay,
of.
that makes
Not
sense.
only that, just 4 months after the sequel's release, the original mining simulator stopped receiving updates as Rumble Studios shifted their focus to new games. Even now, it still maintains a low player base with an average of around 500 active users.
Oh, I'm glad
when
it's
compared
still
to its
going.
all-time peak reaching
No, but compared to other games in this video, it's pretty good actually. It's not bad.
thousands of players.
200
But
players still
the
playing.
next
You're still
game
earning
failed
money.
to maintain its momentum, despite having a great start, as it eventually took down the entire company with it. Overlook Bay is a Roblox game which was inspired by popular experience games like Welcome to Bloxburg and Adopt Me. It was developed by Wonderworks Studio along with the star creator Megan Plays. In the game, players
Wait,
can
what?
adopt pets. explore
Man,
the
I don't
world.
care about this game. Let's go to
These
Counterblox.
FPS games, the game we're talking about next would simply come crashing down because the developers simply got bored of it.
Wow.
Counterblox is a first-person shooter
Wow,
game that was
developers.
inspired-
No, that's actually real though, bro. It's like if your game looks like this, you'll actually lose motivation.
Counter-Strike,
No
Global
cap.
Offensive. The game mostly catered to a younger audience. Who
They
were
really
cut
just
off
got
from the
tired of
experience
updating. They
of
just cut the
FPS
game
games, making it one of the fastest-growing games in the platform. Later, a remastered version
I
was
remember
released as
Bloxburg.
the game would get its very own competitive league, which
Bloxburg
supported young
isn't
players
old,
to
it's still
showcase their
good.
skills to the world. But on July 11, 2022, the game was temporarily closed after a source code leak, with one of the members from the Rolf
It's
team
boring now.
stating, "We intend on bringing the game
It was
back,
fun when it was
but
free."
it will take some time.
Wait,
We
what?
have no
Oh,
intentions of
Bloxburg,
just
yeah.
letting the game fester, so I kindly ask for your patience." However, these kinds of issues weren't entirely new, as right from the start, the game has been criticized for being a rip-off of CS:GO. With most
I mean,
hit
bro, who
innovation,
cares
made it
about
extremely
rip-offs?
vulnerable.
Most shooter games, like, there's no innovations to be made in shooter games, except for Rivals actually. The Rivals really make a innovation though. Like, you could compare it to a lot of games. I can't name them because I don't really play shooter games like that, but I'm pretty sure it took the mechanics from Valorant, CS:GO, Fortnite. Now, what is innovative is the graphics. The game graphics are really good, and it's like the motion and animation is the smoothest ever. That's actually what made the Rivals popular, of how smooth the gameplay and the animations and the slide and the mechanics was. Roblox games that fail horribly, that's very sad. I didn't really want to see my favorite games in this video, I'm not gonna lie. Rest in peace. But yeah, that's gonna be it for the video. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to like button and subscribe to join the Zero Crew. We got the best merch game. Check it out, merch link in the description, and check it out the Discord. Discord is very inactive, but you guys can join and make it active. But yeah, that's gonna be it for the video. See you guys next time. Peace out.
On the most on the Reddit, I don't get it why they hate it. Tell my mama I would make it, now I'm the greatest. Yeah, I gotta be impatient. Remember them nights I was shaking, I can't even fake it. Caught a lot of people snaking, so I had to cut them off, cause they wasn't real though. I'm the best decision making. Out of the city, I'm really the hottest. I don't care, I'm just be honest.